When I was coming up as a teenager, I learned to love classic soft rock, and there was a song, and I believe it was probably written either before I was born or when I was real small. There was a singer by the name of Jim Croce, and the name of the song was called "The Cat's in the Cradle." Some of you have probably heard it. But if you listen closely to the words of the song, the story is so profound. It's a story about a man who had a father who was busy all the time. And when he was a little boy, he wanted his father to spend time with him, go play ball, go fishing. And his father said, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. That's no problem. We're going to do that. We're going to have a great time when that happens. Then time goes on, and the father gets old, and the son grows up. And see, this goes back to what I spoke before about kids patterning their behaviors from their parents. So the old man has more time on his hands now. So he contacts his son. The son is grown up, has a family, and has a career of his own, and he's busy himself. And the old man says, remember when such and such and such, when you were little, you wanted to do so and so? Let's get together and do that. So the son says, sure, Dad, when we do that, we're going to have a great time, and it's going to be wonderful. And that goes on and on and on. And eventually the old man dies. The moral to the story is, we all get overwhelmed sometimes, and that's understandable. But when you have somebody close to you that's in your life, you don't know how long they're going to be in your life. You need to steal those moments with them. It could be something like a cup of coffee. It could be something like a dinner. Just you and that person, no interruptions, time carved out, because you don't know if that person's going to be around anymore. Now, I know this might hit home for a lot of you, for most of us. But I've always valued time over anything else. Money is good to have. We all need money to survive in this world. But you can't get time back. Money comes and goes. And especially if someone's advanced in age, you might have a hectic schedule, but it doesn't matter what kind of job you have some time off somewhere. Just to sit down and even have a sandwich together. And not talk about how rough life is and all your responsibilities, just to shoot the breeze. That little bit of time, be it 30 minutes, an hour, a day or two, that might be the last time that you have with that person. Now, for these super busy people that spent their entire youth chasing the brass ring and you finally got it, kudos to you. But have you thought about how many people that you've ignored while you were trying to do it? How many people in your life wanted to be in your life, but you simply just didn't have time because you were trying to get your career ready? Well, you got your career now. And so now you have a little bit of extra time on your hands and you want to reach back and get these people's attention. See, that hurt is already there. You might be able to work things out, you may not. See, now that person has moved on and established a life of their own and formed new relationships and got the love that you were supposed to give them. They got that from other people they came across in their journey. They don't need you in that capacity anymore. They may make a little room for you, but you just don't have as much value to them as you did before when they were trying to get your attention. I know this is a hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth. This is a hole that you dug yourself. So do the world a favor. Don't try to come back 20, 30 years and say, oh, by the way, it's me, and try to pull rank about how important you are in their life. Because, see, your chance to be important and to make a difference was given to you, and you refused to take it. It's a harsh lesson to learn, so just leave them alone and wish them well. That's the best thing you could do if you really love them. Just saying.